Let me talk for a second about the paint pens. Gift Giant carries the Stephanie Collection paint pen. It's a very nice quality and it has good opacity. And of course we highly recommend these, but there are several other brands on the market that will work as well. We just recommend that you find a pen that says permanent and opaque. To start the pen, they need to be shaken up really well. So I've been shaking this for a while now. You should shake it for at least a minute. And that mixes the pigments in with the oils in the pen. The tip will always be just a yellow color like this, and you have to bring the paint down into the tip. When you first buy the pen and it's fresh, the paint won't be in the tip of the pen. So as opposed to just pressing down hard on the tip of the pen, you want to take the pen and kind of tip it at a 45-degree angle, depress the tip onto the paper, and begin to roll it around as you pull it. This will bring the tip down into the paint down into the tip of the pen without crushing the tip of the pen. So when you have the ink running well, you're ready to start your personalizing. We'll start by personalizing this piggy bank. I think the first step, it's important for you to take and look at your space, figure out where you're going to put the name, and kind of get a mental image of how the name is going to look on there so you can sort of picture your spacing. The lettering, as shown in our little booklet here, is we're going to use a lettering called ball and stick. And it's a very simple lettering style. You start with letters that are just straight up and down. Try not to get frilly and put curves and extra endings on the ends of your letters, but rather just use your straightforward lettering that you learned in kindergarten. Where you're going to get your fun, whimsical look is when you add the balls on the ends of the letters. So start with really simple letters and then let the balls do the work for you when you add those. Okay, so once you've decided where your name is going to go, you want to start by making your first letter, and as you go, you add the balls on each letter. Rather than going and writing the name straight without the balls, you add the balls to the letters as you go. So in this case, we're going to write the name Sarah. Start with your S. Add the balls as you go. That way, you'll know how much space you have left for the next letter. Keep your letters consistent in size, but notice here how I've made my A go just down a little bit from where my S is. Then I'm going to place my R a little bit higher up. As you can see, spacing is very important. And go back over if you don't get the consistency in the paint color that you want. Feel perfectly fine to just go back over that letter again. You know what? I ran right into that little stem on that letter, but that's okay. It's better to just go right over the top of it like you meant to do it. And remember, there are no mistakes. I might stop in just a second and mention here that as I began to make this name, I made my S and I realized that I had started out a little bit large on my letters. But I went ahead and held with the same size and let myself go ahead and run into this stem. That you don't have to have perfection in your lettering. That this piggy bank, the way it is with the name on it right here in the spacing provided, is going to be perfectly acceptable to your customer.